This was a swift, precise military strike that has huge, unpredictable and possibly long-term consequences. The target was one of Iran's most senior leaders. Qasim Soleimani was in a convoy at Baghdad airport when it was struck by 3 American missiles in the middle of the night. His death will send shockwaves through the Middle East. Iran is now threatening a violent retaliation.
This temporary joy of the Americans and the Israelis will not last long before it turns to grief. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the people of Iran and the front of resistance throughout the geographic latitude of the Islamic world will take revenge of this proud martyr.
A Pentagon statement made clear that it was President Trump who gave the order for the assassination. A Pentagon statement made clear that it was President Trump who gave the order for the assassination and why. General Soleimani was actively developing plans to attack American diplomats and service members in Iraq and throughout the region, it said. General Soleimani and his Quds force were responsible for the deaths of hundreds of American and coalition service members and the wounding of thousands more. President Trump, normally so expressive on Twitter, posted a simple image of the stars and stripes without any comment. The US Embassy in Baghdad has this morning urged all US citizens to leave Iraq immediately.
This was an act of war. The Americans assassinated a senior Iranian military official, a person who was a war hero in Iran and also a person who helped save Iraq and Syria from ISIS. And the same is true in Iraq. The Iraqis will also be seeing this as an act of war against Iraq because the Americans also assassinated a senior Iraqi war hero and commander that works under the Iraqi prime minister. So there will be severe consequences.
The assassination comes days after protesters in Baghdad attacked that embassy. The violence was triggered by US airstrikes on the Iraqi border, which killed 24 Iranian militia. In response, hundreds of extra American troops were sent to Iraq, and President Trump promised to retaliate if necessary. Washington believes that Iran is severely weakened through harsh sanctions, and this will harm them further still. Last night's strike, whether planned or opportunistic, would have been calculated with that in mind. Iran's response might not be immediate, but a response of some kind is all but guaranteed. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News.